Hey everyone, I'm Jessie Neal and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am in the home stretch of writing my book right now, and so I was thinking I want to focus more of my YouTube content for you on the 4 body image avatars. If you're not familiar with that, you can reference back some of my videos. I've talked about this before, but I'm going to spend the next month talking about the high achiever. And if you already know this is you, awesome. If you already have taken the quiz or somewhere else in my world, you've sort of come across this concept and don't resonate with the high achiever, stay tuned anyway, because all of us tend to have aspects of each of the 4 body image avatars. So there still might be something useful for you in here. So today I just wanted to talk about one of the common experiences among high achievers, which is that they seek upward mobility. Now, this could actually be true in a lot of different ways, right? Like a high achiever might seek upward mobility in terms of money or success. You know, they might want to raise their social status and impress everybody with a huge house or a fancy car or a trophy spouse. You know, there's a lot of ways that they might seek status. But the thing about the high achiever in the body image avatars is they're always using their body to do that as well, or exclusively. So they are using their body as a method to achieve upward social mobility. Or at least they're trying to, even if they're not succeeding at this plan. That is the plan that underlies all of their body image issues. They are attempting to use their body to demonstrate to people that they are impressive, worthy of admiration, you know, worthy of success and happiness and all the good things in life, worthy of respect. Basically that they're at a top tier level, that they are demonstrating excellence. And with their body, usually this means looking super lean, looking super thin, looking super fit, whatever that means, generally kind of just really toned for a woman and really muscular for a guy. So all of these sort of underlying factors inform the high achiever's body image plan. They want their body to be a walking broadcast to the world that they are high status and superior in some way, and really just demonstrating a sort of moral excellence, because that is sort of what we're taught is supposed to get you to the top of the social hierarchies and social status. So moral excellence being like they're trying to demonstrate certain virtues that are highly celebrated in our culture, such as discipline, hard work, self-control. So these are basically what the high achiever are focused on. And a lot of times they don't even really particularly care about looking attractive. They just want to look like a person with high status. So again, they want to look disciplined, right? They want to look impressive. And attractive or sexy or hot, those things don't necessarily hold that same appeal for them like it would for the Self Objectifier, for example. So the high achiever is seeking this upward mobility through body control, because that is basically the only way you can do it. You are either born with the body of someone who has high social status, which I don't even know what that means exactly, but you know, the people with the maximum amount of privilege in our culture, you could just be born into that body genetically, but most people have to work for it, because the people at the top of the social hierarchies in our culture are people who have worked for it. Like at this point, current beauty and body ideals at this point, thanks to fat phobia and ableism and racism and sexism and all kinds of things that are just oppressive systems of oppression that relate to the body, in order to be at that top tier of social status, you have to have earned your body. Which means you have to have demonstrated discipline and hard work and self-control. You have to have, sacrificed. You have to have basically proven to everybody that you are better than them. You have a higher character than them. You have more self-control than them. You have greater intelligence or, more grit than them. And that's really what we're looking at when we look at the top tier on all of the social hierarchies that are oppressive as hell. The people who are at the very tippy top are those with maximum privilege, who at least look like they are demonstrating some kind of high moral character. That's how they get there. So the high achievers focused on that. They want to look accomplished. They want to look impressive. They want people to admire them. They want people to look up to them. And by having a body that sort of represents that high social status, that's what they're trying to achieve, right? Like that's what they're trying to get. And now I will say there's always an underlying reason why they want those things, but we'll talk about that in another video, because there's really no point in having a high social status and a whole bunch of privilege for its own sake necessarily. Most high achievers are seeking what the benefits are that gets them. You know, what it actually offers them and how it actually improves their life. They're usually seeking something like happiness or fulfillment or a feeling of self-worth, and they're hoping that by climbing the social ladder and getting all that upward social mobility and just being at the top of that hierarchy, having the most privilege they can have, that's the key to happiness and fulfillment and self-worth and all of these things. So that's usually what they're doing, is they're seeking all of those things that they deeply want by trying to improve their social status and make everybody think more of them. And they do that by enacting discipline and control and hard work on their body, or at least in the hopes that their body will broadcast to people that those are their qualities, that is their character, and then place them in the top. So hopefully this kind of demonstrates where they're coming from and why so many high achievers become really, really obsessed with things like what they're eating and how they're exercising and just different aspects of body control. It's because they are trying so hard to get the maximum privilege or to avoid, to the best of their ability, any kind of marginalization or oppression by climbing that social ladder using their body. That's it. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to have lots more high achiever content for you throughout the rest of the month. Stay tuned for that. Let me know if this was useful for you in the comments, and if so, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.